is something that's eating away at him. It's something that's very bad, and it's something that comes from a long time ago, and it's like any time that we get close to talking about it at all, he clams up, he makes some sort of a joke, he tells me to butt out.
Call the local news. What? I mean, a man's having trouble communicating? That's so rare. It's a major story you got.
Uh-huh.
Finished?
I feel a little better.
Sweat. Sweating always makes people feel better.
Yeah, it's easier to be mad than to be sad, isn't it?
Now, Brooke English never takes the easy way out, does she?
Let's face it, there's some men who just can't talk.
Well, that's right, but there's some women who can't talk either.
Fair enough. I mean, Edmund was very open about being closed. I mean, he was very clear right from the start that there wasn't going to be any sharing, no analyzing, no grilling him about anything.
You not asking questions?
Yeah, that was the rule. But, you know, that night that there was that terrible rainstorm?
Yeah.
Edmund was supposed to have dinner at my apartment. Anyway, my Aunt Phoebe showed up, and after she left, he talked to me. I mean, he really talked to me. It was like he was giving me a part of himself that he keeps hidden, even from himself. I mean, the part that I wonder about.
And?
I don't know. I don't know. He just, you know, he just backed off. It's not like I was probing his psyche, or I'm, you know, digging for some grisly detail in his childhood. I don't want to be a shrink, Tom. I just want him. I just want all of him.
He's very lucky.
Why?
I love you.
Love. Love. People make bigger mistakes about love than anything else, including war.
You amaze me.
Well, I can't change, you know? I want to change. I may like to change.
Is anybody asking you to change?
Why'd you come back, really?
Because you're worth it. I mean, I may have jumped into this thing with you way too soon, but I jumped in. I jumped in with both feet, and the trouble with us is so simple, Edmund, really. It's a problem of communication. I mean, with our backgrounds.
Listen, I am an emotionally repressed, messed up, baggage-laden...
Neurotic, yes. Yes. That's about right. That's a good description of the man that I fell in love with. But he's also intelligent. And he's honest. And he's a wonderful lover. And he's a good writer, right?
Better than good.
So what's the hang-up? Do you love me?
Yeah.
You just don't believe that I can understand your pain, do you? Listen, I want to tell you something about me, something that we haven't talked about. And you may have heard about it, you may have read about it. Jamie's not my only child. When I was married to Tom, I had a daughter, Laura.
No, I didn't know.
When she was 6, she was hit by a drunk driver. And she died almost instantly.
I'm sorry.
And after that, the world didn't make sense the way it used to. And even now, every day, I say to myself that your whole life is a charade. It's a desperate attempt to prove that you're alive, that you're healthy, that you're functioning, that you didn't die on the pavement with your daughter.
Why haven't you ever said any of this to me?
Because I never talk about it, because it hurts. I thank God that I have Jamie, and I have my friends, and I have Tom, and I have Aunt Phoebe. And now I have you. And I go on because I have that, and I have my work, and because I want to. And I see the contradictions in life, and I see the unfairness, but you're not the only one who gets lost in what happened and what should not have happened.
Nobody should go through. And you never brought it up.
Some things are too painful to mention.
But you listen to me whine about my father.
You don't whine.
Oh, yeah, and then in my dreams, I'm talking about...
Edmund, don't, all right? You were an abused child, and as much as you don't like being labeled that way, that was the truth. You were victimized.
Oh, yes, victimized.
Your father, the things he did to you, the things he said to you, he was the one who was bad. It wasn't you.
He said I was a lot worse than bad, Brooke.
You are not bad. You're good.